yeah. Come on, bro. GTI. It's got that nice torque in the middle, innit? Yeah.
Waves made it.
So we're back again with another episode of Fast Car Checks, and today we have this Golf GTI Edition 35 Mark 6 on the channel, and today we're going to be finding out, is it worth remapping your VW Golf GTI? We're going to find out from the owner today how she's been finding it, how it is as a platform, and again, is it worth the tune? So with that said, let's bring in the owner now and see what it's said. Okay then, Angel, welcome to the channel.
Hello.
Do you want to tell us about this Golf GTI that you've got and how you're finding it and what it is?
Yeah, so obviously it's an Edition 35. It's had quite a bit done to it before I got it, and then we've obviously got plans for it. So it is a stage 1 tune, which we'll talk about a bit more in a minute. It's got a paddle racing clutch in it and a single mass flywheel. So obviously it's designed for track. It is track spec already. It makes it a very different driving experience whether it was tuned or not. There's also add some extra sounds in that you might not be used to in the car, which you notice when you're in it. And it's got a big induction kit on it, so you get that really nice, like, slightly turbo-y sound, all those little whistles.
Yeah. Okay, so you said about the clutches, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that something from stock, or is that something like that's been added to the car?
Been added in. So stock, it comes with the same clutch as any other GTI.
Yeah.
And that was changed about, it would be nearly 2 years ago now that it's had that in. They're a bit more temperamental in terms of, like, so we've discovered it's got a bit of a kick in second gear. So where you're supposed to be like bang, bang with a racing clutch, second gear feels a bit like first when you're coming off. So we're investigating that a bit, but that is obviously the nature of the car and it being that to that spec. In terms of other things it's had done to it, really it is just the map. It's got a custom catback exhaust, hence the noise, but it does mean that it is technically completely road legal. It doesn't sound like it one bit.
So this doesn't have no downpipes or nothing, no?
Nothing.
Okay, so I would probably say this is more of a stage 1 plus, because stage 1 usually just means a remap, no hardware, but you said you've got the catback exhaust.
So it came with the catback exhaust custom from Liam that I bought it off of. And then it had a chip map on it at the time. It was running about 315, 320, but we took it to LK Tuning, and obviously it had a few faults because it was just such a cheap, quick map on it. Nobody had done any tests. So we took it off, wanted to make sure it was healthy, put LK Tuning stage 1 on it. It's running about 310 now. 310. But healthy. And then it can obviously have the potential to go up to stage 3 if it really wants to. But
And what do these make stock, just for reference?
232.
232, and you're around 310?
About 310, yeah.
Okay, so you've made good power on that. And big up to LK Tuning as well.
Absolutely.
Lee, obviously
Lee,
he does a
Mark,
good
and
job.
Chris,
They
are the GOAT.
Big them up. Because like I said, they do good stuff.
The technology that you put on this car just so that you can figure out what it's doing is some of the readings and stuff are just next level. There's stuff it still needs to be looked at, like when you are hitting that real high power, there was loads of things still coming up that are a bit, could be tuned differently. He put something on it to make sure it was safe and healthy but still had the power that we wanted in it. And obviously power for track. She is going to Germany. So.
Has this car been on the ring?
No.
It was obviously your partner Casey's car that went on the ring,
Coombe.
I'm
taking her on Coombe Saturday.
And we're going to try and get some footage from that as well. if this video's not out before you go to Coombe, which technically it's in 5 days, so yeah, we're gonna try get some footage and put it in there. We're gonna go out in it today, get some data. We're gonna do the 0 to 60s. We're gonna do a quarter of a mile. And like I said, these things aren't for the purpose of to see how fast we can go and, you know, what would you call it, bang the badge and all that shit. We're just literally gonna do it for the sake of, is it worth getting the hardware and the stage 1 she's got, and not only that, how much it's gained from being stock to this where you're seeing it now. So like I said, we're further said, we're gonna go out now for a little drive and get some data on the Golf GTI edition 35, yeah? So all right, cool, we're in the Mark 6, I'm about to call it a Mark 5 then. We're in the Mark 6 Golf GTI edition 30 then. Like I said,
edition 35.
35, my bad, sorry. Manual as well. So you've had this, how long have you had this for now then?
Just over a year.
Okay.
Which way do I go to the right?
I'd go left first. Have you been enjoying this car as a platform?
Oh, I love it, yeah. Definitely. Obviously, it's not as like, obviously because I drive Casey's car as well, it's not got the same comfort as the automatic. Yeah. But I think when you're driving it for fun and like to race, you can't beat a bit of manual, to be honest.
300 horsepower is a lot, man. People don't realise as well, because like the numbers these days, I'll go in that late. Because the numbers these days are gone like crazy, like, you know, you can get like 800 brake horsepower cars and stuff like that. People don't realise that 300 brake horsepower on the road is quite a lot to handle. Not handle like that, but like, you know what I mean? Like actually put down and drive, and front wheel drive as well.
It's a little car.
Yeah,
the pocket rocket.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get around that pothole. That's fucking huge. Obviously, it's lowered as well, so it's on coilovers at the front and Bilston shocks on the back. So it is low, and it feels low when you drive. We've taken it up once already.
Yeah.
But
it's got that nice torque in the middle, innit? And you know what's sick as well, yeah? I'm not gonna lie, obviously I do know Angel off camera, yeah? It didn't start out this way, did it?
No,
it didn't start out with her being an actual petrol head. You used to have like
I just liked cars.
Yeah.
I never thought that I would want to race them myself. My dad grew up banger racing, and
I'd say go on that day because then you can go after bypass.
Yeah, my dad grew up doing like banger racing. He toured with like the BMW champion cars and shit like that. So I've always had an interest in nice cars, but never racing them myself.
Yeah.
And then
it's good to see, because you started off with a Seat Leon, didn't it?
Yeah, Seat Leon.
Then you went to
FR, brand new one. That was more of a comfort thing, but it was still a bit of fun. Then I got my 120D. I love that car. That car is joke. Like the torque on it is the M Sport. So me and Casey still drive it now sometimes, just for the laughs. Like it's a fun car.
Oh, you still got that?
Yeah, my dad's got it.
Oh,
so we take it out sometimes. For a daily car, he's got some like But this obviously was a nice progression for me. It's not too much for me to handle. Yeah. I'm still learning. I ain't gonna go and say I'm driver of the year. But
it's a nice car to get used to. Like, you know, manual as well. Golf GTI, yeah. Flat out. Third. Flat out on the pedal.
I ain't that bad.
Training day. I want to see you from second gear. Hit the second gear, yeah. As soon as you get to that circle thing, send it now. That's it. She stepped up. She stepped up still. Yeah, come on.
First time.
Okay, cool. So we got Casey in the car, bro. Yes, welcome back to the channel, because you have been on the channel with your M135i. We're due to get that on as an actual car, like a car review as well, I reckon.
Yeah, we should, yeah.
But obviously today, your missus has spoke highly about your driving skills, and she believes in you, shall I say, to do the 0 to 60 in the quarter of a mile. And as I said, this isn't a straight line warrior car. We're not trying to get, you know, break this 10 or break that 60. We're just trying to do it for the purpose of how much this car has gained on the stock car. Do you know what I mean? But obviously you enjoy driving this car, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Because obviously you got your M135i. How does it compare in comparison to your M1?
Do you know what? It's just the manual.
You like the manual?
Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
nice to get in a manual.
Yeah.
Obviously I drive my van all day.
Yeah. But that's
And
not
then
the same.
obviously it's
Yeah,
not the
yeah,
same,
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah. Yeah, to show me a little bit of the handling as well. You ain't gotta go crazy, bro. Just want to see how it is.
Gonna go up and then go through.
Okay, yeah, do it that way. Yeah, yeah.
That.
Yeah. Just watch on the cameras. She's grippy, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Loves that.
Yeah, man, she's grippy. It's funny because obviously this is basically an S3 with certain parts not on it, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah. And you can tell from the characteristics of the car that it's very much like S3-esque. You know what I mean? Yeah. Come on, bro. GTI. Yeah, man, bro. It rips, isn't it?
Man.
It rips. That's what I'm saying. You haven't got to have a lot of power to have fun in it. Turbo builds it nicely as well, innit? Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. So obviously, yeah, the stock 0 to 60 online says between 6.3 and 6.6. So that's your time to beat for that today. And a quarter of a mile, I will find that now. And a quarter of a mile is 14.5 seconds. So, as I said, we got that to beat today, brother. You handled it?
Right, you ready? Got it?
Whenever you're ready, bro.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay, keep going. It's that green thing there. Keep going. Okay, right, quarter mile, right. Cool, so KC, you're gonna have to step up the game, boy. Okay, so the start was a bit boggy there. Is everything? Oh, traction control. No, there you go. Right, so the first run is invalid because of that. But basically, it was a 6.9 to 60 and a quarter mile in 15 seconds flat. Right. So we're gonna do it again. Don't worry, you had the traction off. Okay, so take 2. Yeah, this is the real one now, Casey. Yeah. That's it. At the moment, Casey, brother, keep going. Okay, so, all right, cool. So at the moment, you're off the pace again, bro. So we're on 0 to 60 was a 7.9. 7.9, and the quarter mile was a 15.79. So it's like I said, obviously you gotta get the gears. You gotta get the gears going, yeah? It's completely up to you, bro.
It's the start of it, like.
Yeah. Get it to like 3,000 RPM. That's it. That's the one. Okay. Quarter mile. Okay, so alright. So we're a little bit off it, right? We have done a couple overtakes, yeah? How do you want to leave it? You're 14.82. And it's supposed to be 14.5. That's not to say that every car can do it in 14.5. Your 0 to 60 was 6.8. Again, they quoted between 6.3 and 6.6. How do you want to do it?
That's awful, man.
You want to leave it there?
Yeah, I'll
you want to leave it there? Okay. Yeah. That's the thing I say with manual cars. Obviously, auto, you've got that cheat code in it where the car's going to do the work for you. You just got to load it and go. Do you know what I mean? But as I said, so, you know, I would say probably your middle range, it picked up more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, top end is so
yeah. What would be funny is if Angel went out right now and just destroyed it. Yeah. Okay, cool. So obviously it has come to the end of the video. Obviously big up to Casey for the driving, yeah, and obviously shout out to Angel as well for obviously bringing the car out. We're just cooling because obviously we just went heavy, you know what I mean. Obviously that's the setup underneath the bonnet. Induction kit. Do we know what induction kit this was?
Yeah, I think
It's Dorenzo's, yeah? Okay, cool. The point of the exercise was to find out if we could get it to go quicker than a stock one. We didn't do it in the end just because of the fact the whole manual, sometimes you got to be bang on the money, and obviously we didn't get the traction we wanted. It doesn't mean to say don't tune your car, it just means drive your car better than Casey did. No, all jokes aside, yeah, like I said, man, sick car, really good platform, and like I said, I'm glad you guys came out today. Do you have a page for this car that anyone like?
Yeah, I've got my Instagram's GTI Gale.
Yeah.
For this car.
Okay.
So we should get some more photos on it when it goes to Germany this
Yeah,
year,
yeah.
if she makes it.
Yeah. So there you go, man. Like I said, obviously they're going Germany in this car. As you can see, it's got its track stickers there. Boom. There's going to be another one there literally in less than a week's time, 5 days time. So like I said, go and give them a follow as well. Obviously Casey, you're going to see Casey back on the channel. We've put him on the channel before on his M135i. So yeah, man, like I said, thanks for watching another episode, and you know the vibes. More episodes like this coming soon.